But yes, who else have been super cool? Um, Sarah De La Hoya. It was funny because when she saw mine, she was just like, "Oh, puppet drag," and I was like, "Yeah." And then she didn't even ask me. She kind of looked at Noah and was just like, "Bring him this time so he could do that show." So obviously, you know what I love about Sarah is that she kind of gave me like my first real chance at doing something. So Sarah, if you're watching or if you're not watching now, it doesn't matter. Thank you so much because if it wasn't for you, I don't think I would have had the confidence as much to go out there and do my style. If it wasn't for you, because you were very like, I love it. You're doing it. I like you. So again, thank you, Sarah. Let's see. Obviously, the very person who put me in drag, Ava. You're the one that actually got me into drag. I always and you kind of actually opened my mind a little bit because when at first I thought drag was, I'm gonna be honest, like super gay. I was like, oh, I'll never do drag. That's gay. That's for like super gay guys, and that's weird. And I always thought people who did drag were always wanted to be women, but that's because I didn't know any better. Um, I remember you literally invited me over, and we were watching Drag Race season 6 on your laptop. And then I saw Bianca, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I watched Drag Race, but I never wanted to. I watched a little bit of Drag Race before that, but I never was like actually caring as much. But it was you. And then we actually got me in drag for the first time, and we did that. I think if it was right, it was like a blue lip and a super. I can't remember the face color. I know it was a blue lip. We blocked my eyebrows out with the glue stick, and we were both like, we don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it anyway. Um, that was fun. And then like that next year, I literally got cable just so we could watch Drag Race together for season 7, and we were always coming over that every night, or what is it? I think every night, you, me, and Melissa, and we were always watching. Oh, speaking of Melissa, she just jumped in. But yeah, when season 7 came out, you, me, and Melissa would always come over to my place. We were watching season 7 of Drag Race. And then when the finale came, your bitch ass didn't come because you had to go to work, and me and Melissa were sat there watching Drag Race, the finale, and you were like, this is not fun without Ava here." Those drag parties were so fun. We literally would go to pizza places or Chinese and just grab some food, come over to my place, and we were watching Drag Race season 7 together. Um, Wish we could have kept up longer, but I know we all got busy, but that was still fun. So again, Ava, thank you for getting me into drag. Like, not just like putting me in like makeup drag, but just like like watching it. So if it wasn't for you, I don't think I would actually ever started drag. So thank you, Ava. Who else out there has been super super supportive of my style and my drag? Um, oh, that's a little high. I know there was someone else I was literally about to say. Oh, Princess Diana. I remember when we first met, you looked at me and you're like, "Holy shit, you're wearing a mask." And I was like, "Yeah." And you're like, "I fucking love it." And I was like, "Thank you." You said that you're one of the masks I had, which is actually upstairs. I don't have it with me right now. You told me that when I had my braided hair in, my hat on, bandana, and my face mask on, you sat there and said I looked like Bianca Del Rio during the rap challenge, which made me laugh. But you've just been super cool, not just as supporting my drag style, but also just as another queen that I actually do like, and not just that, just like a person I actually can tolerate. So Princess, thank you, super cool. You're actually the first bearded queen I've ever met, so you're always gonna have a place in my heart. I think that's my heart. So thank you, Princess, and for just like introducing me to the bearded queens because I've never met one until I met you. So love you a lot. Especially when you were coming over and you were spending the nights over here during the pageant time. Can't wait for that to happen again when this quarantine is over. You can come over. We can hang out again, pass out, get drunk actually. Uh, that was a good time. And you were also standing up for Poison during this little situation we had. So, again, thank you for, being that bitch. Who else? obviously other hosts that have been super nice and cool and chill. Like why is my mind? Their face is in my mind, and I cannot remember them. Oh God, I don't mean this as a bad way. My mind's completely blank because there's so many people going through my mind right now that I want to say thank you to. Oh my God, Chanel. That's her name. I'm so sorry, Chanel. I forgot your name. Like you, we both laughed about my face in a good way. I remember one time I was walking out during the Go theme tonight when everybody had a return for winning a week. I was about to go out there, but you had stopped me and you helped me. You did a little touch up on my mask, which I still have actually right here. I did the gold lips with all glitter, and then you stopped me and you added some of the. You took a Sharpie and you added like a liner to it, so it looked like lip liner. And then I didn't even notice how much of a difference it made, and how much better it looked just for doing that. I was never thought of just doing something like that, especially because I only had like 3 days to make up something with work, and then like being so busy. But then again, Chanel is just so fucking beautiful, so funny, and tall. I think she's tall. I can't remember. But still, Chanel, thank you for being so nice and sweet to everybody and supportive of everyone's style of drag. But yes, who else have been super super chill? Shire. I remember when I first put on my mask on and then I popped right up and the wig with the yarn went flowing. You looked at me and you just started laughing. Me and you both just started laughing at it. And then when you saw how my lips moved with my mask and everything, you kind of just looked at me and you were just like, I'm tripping out right now or something's going on, but I'm confused, but I like it. I remember when I moved to OKC from Tulsa, you actually invited me out and said, you're new, don't want you to be alone, come hang out with us at this show. And I went, and I'm not going to lie, when I first got here and I got to the show, I was sitting at the table by myself, which was a great show, by the way. I was just like super awkward. I was just like, I don't know anybody, I didn't want to be that one person that was just sitting by myself. But after you did your little performance, you came and you sat next to me and we were talking, and you're telling me about all these other places that I should try out, try out and get bookings for, or open nights and everything. So again, Shire, thank you for being another chill person and not an ass, because there's a lot of assholes out there. Okay. Trying to think of any other. I know there's a few more people. Perla from my old location job in Tulsa. I want to say thank you to her because she's someone who's super super. Who's that? Oh, that's just Noah. That's just been super super fun, and we'll go out there to our shows and just actually watch. You okay? Did she poop?
Poop in Washington on stairs.
Okay. Sorry, guys. The dog just pooped while I'm alive. So yeah, Bella, our dog pooped on the staircase, so that's funny. Noah just woke up. He's not in drag, so that's Noah. He's taking the dog out to go to the bathroom. I'm on live right now. How can anybody who's watching? Jeez. Okay. Who else out there do I want to say thank you to? There's a lot. Oh my gosh, the door is open and it is cold and freezing, but whatever. Do I have a brown? Hopefully I have a brown. But yeah, those are just a couple people who have been super super cool and nice about everything my style. Oh my gosh, it just fell. I'm blaming poison for it. Oh my gosh, stay. How'd you sleep? Sleeping Beauty woke up and now she's all cranky because the dog pooped. It's funny. Every time she takes the dog out. The dog always like poops right before the dog gets to the door on the floor, and it's so funny because it always happens to him. Other queens out there that I would like to say thank you or just say, you know, a little bit something nice. You want to say hi? Or are you going to wait to get your face on?
Where's her leash?
Should be, is it not on there, the counter? Hold on. Underneath mine, fabric, I see it.
Here. Well, let's get to the doggy part.
Who else out there has been super cool? Oh my gosh, how did I even forget you? Brad, I'm so sorry I forgot you. Brad, I love how Yumi would just sit in the corner wherever we're at and just talk shit about everybody and everything. Because that's how we you are. Obviously we don't mean talking shit in a bad way. Yeah, we do. But it's just fun that somebody else will sit there with me and just be like, look at those bitches. So, Brad, I love you. Again, you were here during the pageant when somebody was trying to be an ass and you were just like, it ain't gonna happen with me. And my favorite thing you sat there and said that entire night was when somebody was just like, who said that? And you sat there and said, me, the big fat white bitch in the corner. That made me laugh so much. I don't know if it was because I was already drunk or because it was actually funny or maybe a little bit of both. I just sat there and laughed and died when you said that to them. It was funny, and I'm just excited about once this quarantine is over. The four of us have sat there and said we want to go and obviously go to open talent nights, but we're going to do it at out of states so we can start getting a little bit more, you know, our name out there. And I think that's going to be so fun that the four of us are going to be going on these little mini road trips once a month. It's gonna be so fun and I can't wait for it. But yeah, you're just my shit talking sister. And I love it because everyone else is always just like, be nice. And I'm just like, I don't want to say be nice all the time. I want to call somebody like an ass. And you'll be the one that's just like, she's not an ass, she's a slut. Which is usually funny. So, Brad, I can't wait for us to start going out there, and I can't wait for you to start getting some recognition because I think you deserve it. You're so amazing, talented, pretty. Which reminds me, I bought some fabric for me to give to you so you can help me make an outfit.
If you don't mind helping.
If I am talking right now, so rude. So rude.
Says the person that burps on my live stream.
Who?
You.
Burping is different. I burp live, in bed, in the bathroom. But yes, I got some fabric for us so you can help me and show me how to make some new outfits. That way I can start getting to learn something new. So that's going to be fun. So again, thank you, Brad, for being such a cool person and just talking shit with me about other people. Because sometimes when I talk shit, it's kind of boring just doing it always by myself. But you're always there to just like, bitches. Who else is out there? Amber, who has been super, super fun. And I remember once when I walked out in my voodoo mask, she looked at me and she like jumped back a little bit because she was so surprised about how my face and my mask looked that she almost like, what the fuck? So Amber, who's again just been super supportive of my drag, super supportive as a person and a friend, I want to say thank you for supporting my way and my style, and have always sat there and said if anybody has something to say about it, they could say it to you and you'll handle it. Love you, Amber. Paige, I don't know if you're still watching or not. I want to say thank you, Paige, for being super fun and actually coming out. That's the dog. Hey, get out of there. She's digging in the trash. Paige, again, I want to say thank you to you, too, because, you know, you came out to one of my first shows over here. We were all having fun, laughing about everything. I had a good time that night because all of you guys were there, so I had a lot of friends there. Who else out there is super fun and supportive? Mara. She doesn't really go out much, I don't think so, but it was kind of nice that she came out just to watch me. And she's super quiet, but she's so fun. She's so cool. When she does talk, it's so funny. So again, thank you, Mara. Who else out there? I think those are all my Tulsa people. I'm trying to think of my people over here. Obviously, I haven't met as much people. But it's your brand. It is my style. It is my brand. Wait, that just was not supposed to break off, but it did. Who else over here? Puddin/Lady K, who is super cool, super sweet. I remember I went to their house and we were doing a photo shoot for someone else. They were doing makeup. We sat there talking about their drag style, my drag style, how they liked mine, which was super surprising because I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just I don't think a lot of people like my style as much. So every time somebody's like, "Oh, I like it," I'm just like, "What?" Taken back a little bit. And then they gave me my first booking over here, but due to Ms. Corona, that bitch took my show. So hopefully there's a chance in the future we can do something else together because you're so cool. I love your style, that face you do and everything. I just keep watching it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this person is so talented and amazing. Again, you are another person who invited me out to one of your shows, which I went to. I had so much fun watching your show. What I liked about the show that you had is that there's so many different styles that were there. And I was just so like quiet and to myself, and a lot of people think that was a bad thing, but I'm just quiet and watching so much because everyone is so different that was there. Their styles are so I didn't expect to see that much different a variety in drag as much because usually a lot of shows want to do something like that. And your show, you had so many like different styles of drags you had. It was so just great to watch. I had so much fun. Did I drink that night? I don't think I did. But after that, you pulled me aside, and we're talking, and then we took a picture together, posted on my Instagram. We tagged each other. So obviously, I can't wait for us to do something in the future once this coronavirus is done and over with, because that bitch is taking all our time and all of our fun. I don't think I have this person on my Facebook, but I still want to say thank you and hi to Tape. And if you guys know who Tape is, you guys know who they are. If not, you need to go follow them. Tape is someone who... Oh my gosh. You just fell, didn't you, you bitch? I'm sorry. I don't have my phone case on, which has my little stand, so it keeps falling. Tape was someone who style is so different that I've never seen it in like person. I've seen it like there's drag style on social media, but their style in person is so fun and so cool. I enjoy watching them. Another person who invited me out to go watch, which I did, and I was like, so holy fucking Jesus. What drew me to them, I remember when I was doing my first show, just a random open night over here, somebody was like, oh, do you know who Tape is? And I was like, no. So I went to follow Tape on social media, and I was like, holy crap, this person looks so cool. We started talking, and then I remember at the pageant, I saw you, and I was like, thinking to myself, I was like, is that Tape? Or I don't know. So I went up to you, and I was like, hey, hi, hello. And you even know who my name was, and I was just like, holy crap, this person knows my name. So that was really like taken back that somebody would actually remember me by my name. And we were talking, and you sat there and told me, don't care what other people are going to say, because people will say something different about everyone's drag style. But you sat there and you looked at me and you're just like, don't give a fuck about what other people say. If you like your style, that's all that matters. And I was like, hell yeah. Then you looked through your social media, and I was looking through all your Instagram, and I was going at some of your old posts that you had, and some of the stuff you did was just so cool and so amazing. So obviously I was just like, hell yeah, Tape is someone that's really cool. You hosted a show, so I went to go watch one of your shows. You looked freaking crazy, but I loved it. Hey Hooker, what you doing? I am just making a new mask and I am going through all the people that have been super cool and supportive of my drag or just in general that I like. You missed it. You missed it, girl. I had you like way up there earlier. Actually, no, I was like not even 5 minutes ago. I was just talking about you. But whatever. That's your fault. Probably smoking crack right now. But it's okay. We'll get through your drug addiction. We'll get there. We'll beat it. I'll be there for you. But like I was saying about tape, that was another person that I met that does like the hair that I do, like with the yarn, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love their hair. It's somebody else. I knew obviously I wasn't the first person to ever do it or invent it or do it. It was just not cool to see somebody else do the type of hair that I do. But obviously, you know, you do a lot other cool stuff. So again, Tape, you are someone who's really, really cool. I was gonna say that's a short list. It is a short list. I'm at work. I mean, you can still smoke crack at work. You know, hookers do it, pimps, strippers, and I'm pretty sure drag queens have done it too. So don't let your work stop you from smoking your crack, everybody. That's one thing that I've learned. I think that's about all the people I could think of off the top of my head. I know there's a lot more people, but obviously I can't think of them right now. I feel like I should have wrote a list and said thank you to everybody. Make it seem like a speech. Besides that, did you guys see that drag queen who fell asleep live for over 2 hours? That was one of the funniest things. I sat there watching them for a good 30 minutes. I got there towards the end. And she's just sitting there like passed out on the back of her chair, leaned back, and it was just like... But it was the funniest thing I saw. I sat there watching and we were all waiting for her to wake up. I guess someone... What are you doing?
Are you using my eyebrow brush?
No, it was in mine.
I laid it right there yesterday, so
it was
not
in here.
It was
oh
right
my
there.
god! Can you go away? You're so rude. So rude.
He's rude on my live stream, so I'm paying him back.
I don't ever ruin your
What
stuff.
you making?
I knew that. Damn! What do you look like I'm doing? I'm making out with somebody. Hey, stop! Don't stop it. Go away. But yeah, that drag queen who fell asleep on like live, it was like the funniest thing. Had over 1,600 views. I think that's the right number. 16. Yeah, 1,600 view. So like 10,000 comments. And that thing was like a 3-hour video, but I didn't get to watch the entire thing. But it was so funny watching this drag queen pass out, hair off, makeup is just smeared, eyelashes like this. So funny. I didn't even know who this person was. I know they were from Florida. I literally had to go online and look for them on social media just so I could follow them because it was so funny. So now I'm following. They got a fan from me. I'm now following them on Facebook and Instagram. I think it's posted on my page. So if you want to see a drag queen sleeping for 3 hours, if you're ever bored, you should go watch it because it was so funny. Besides that, is anybody doing anything new? Living life anyway? Because I am not doing anything new. Been so bored and I just want to go back out and just see people and talk to people again. I actually never thought I would actually be missing customers. But I am right now. I miss seeing, like, saying, just talking to somebody besides that person up there and the dog and the cats. What are you guys doing to pass time? Are you doing anything? I don't know if you are, but if you are, lucky. And there's nothing good on Netflix or Hulu to watch right now. I feel like I've watched everything. So if you guys have anything for someone to watch, let me know so I can get something new to watch. I've already watched. We're almost done with South Park. We're almost done with King of the Hill. What other shows do I want to watch? I don't know. I don't have any ideas. So that's something we need to do is figure out what we're gonna want to watch next. I feel like we've been eating a lot too. I know I've been cooking a lot more. Obviously, everyone else is because they can't go out because of quarantine. That bitch is ruining everything. I'm gonna file a lawsuit against her. What else is going on new? I think my asthma inhaler is broken because it doesn't seem like it's pushing out as much as it should be. So hopefully it's not broken. I'm just being stupid and I'm not using it right. But then again, I should be using it right because I've been using one for like 6 years now. Longer? 7? I don't know. Just a long time. Almost done. What else do I want to do to this? I feel like I should add an eyeball. I wish I had an eyeball. Trying to see what other cool things I have here to I can think of. This wasn't even the original idea that I was going to be doing with it. My original idea was to do a mummy full look, but I realized I didn't have the right gauze wrap that I needed. So obviously that didn't get to happen. So I mean, it is what it is. I think I want to do little paternal. Oh gosh, why is it always so far on the ground? I think with this, I'm gonna have very little hair on it because I want it to look like it's bald, which is really gonna be cool for me. But yeah. Is anybody watching Drag Race? Tell me what good Drag Race you're watching. I mean, obviously we're watching the same thing. I've been rewatching season 5 and 6 on Hulu. I'm actually just finished Snatch Game, but whatever. Still waiting for someone to do a Joan Rivers character on there soon, because if they don't do it, I'm gonna be super offended. Like, how do you not do Joan Rivers for Snatch Game? How dare you? You call yourself a drag show? Who else do I want to see? I want to see somebody to do Lindsay Lohan on all Snatch Game. She's fun to make fun of. Apparently she's gonna come out with a new song, so let's see how that goes. Trying to think of anything else to talk about. I don't have much to talk about because I don't know what to talk about. I'm by myself. Usually I have somebody else here with me to do a live stream, but everyone else is like, home. Staying safe from this coronavirus. What does it look like so far? It's okay. I'm almost trying to just figure stuff out. Kind of doing it as I go. Give me 1 second and I'll turn it around. So for some reason it looks more like a scarecrow. Like, what is that? That evil scarecrow from the Goosebumps TV show? Okay. Which is, oh god. There's pins in here, so I just stand myself. So it looks more like a scarecrow Halloween mask, but I'm not mad about it. Here's the mouth. Once this goes up. I think I want to add some hay to it. Or some straw. Which I might just go outside and just pick, or a stick. I might just go outside and just pick up random little nature stuff to add to it. Because it looks really cool. Actually, I didn't think it would look that cool. Hopefully, I like it. I don't know what you guys think, but I personally like it. Oh, why do I keep dropping everything? Hands, makeup, hopes and dreams, everything I'm dropping. So bored, guys. I have like nothing to do. Jeepers Creepers. Oh, I want to like that movie, but I don't know if I'm allowed to, because the director was like a pedophile or something. I miss working. I miss the outdoors. I miss like just talking to people, like I said already. If it was gonna be like this, my ass should have just went to Dallas, but I think Texas has it worse right now, so that's not something I want to go out there and do. I don't know if they actually have it worse. Google says it does. It's funny how I'm adding the hair right now. It looks like it's balding, so it has that Mr. Jefferson hairstyle. Whatever. It's cool. I like it. That's all that matters. I wish I could think of other people who have been super cool with my style, but I just can't think of them right now. Can't really think right now. Barely breathe right now with my asthma. Hopefully it is asthma, not something else. I thought I just had another strand. Yeah, 2 more strands of hair. I have more yarn to make more, but I think I might just be super lazy and not make that and just save it for another day. Because with this mask, I want an outfit. Hold on. Made from this material. Oh, obviously they were very different colors, but obviously it was the best that I could find, so I think this will be something cool to wear, get something made out of this. Bought the entire thing, so hopefully it's enough. If not, whatever, we'll figure something to do with it. It was super cheap, surprisingly. It was like super cheap. Michael's was gonna, or not Michael's, what's that other place? Joann's was gonna have the exact same material for like 3 times as much. Good thing I didn't buy it. Who else out there is doing anything? I'm trying to decide if I want to make another mask. Actually, can I don't think I have any more stuff to use to make an actual mask. I might have to go to the store again. Like maybe, I know I have to go somewhere on whatchamacallit, Wednesday, so I'll probably just pick up some more material just to kill some time. But besides that, nothing else is going on. Depending if I ever want to do like a live performance just for the fun of it. I think that would be really fun to do. Just for fun. You know, just like every other person out there is doing it. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just how we're all killing our time. But besides that, I am basically almost done. Just got to do a lot of small little detailing, which probably will be off camera. I did the main stuff on here just to talk to people and kill some time. But yeah, those are the people who have been super cool. So if you did watch, or if you will watch this later, thank you again. I know if I missed you, I'm sorry. There's just so many people who have actually been super cool with my style that I want to say thank you to. Again, like I said, I was super nervous of doing my drag style because not a lot of people do it. Oh my god. If this happens again, I'm just gonna quit life. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, I quit life, guys. I am done. I am going to eat a popsicle and then go to my dreamland. Okay then. Goodbye, everybody. Again, thank you for watching, and hopefully we all get through this together and a lot faster. So bye.